Hello and Happy New Year. Welcome back to my channel. I hope you all had a nice holiday season with friends and families. To me, this is a new year, therefore it means creating a new register in GnuCash for 2022. In this video, I'll be exporting accounts from 2021 into the new register for 2022. I will also be adding opening balances for those accounts that had an open balance in 2021. Are you ready to tackle your finances in 2022? If so, let's get to the video. Okay, open GnuCash, and then once GnuCash opens, open your latest register for 2021. In this case, it opened automatically a test register. This is the test. Everything that you see on my screen is test data, is fake data. Okay, so from here what we're going to do is we're going to click on File, we're going to click on Export, and we're going to export the accounts or categories that we created or we have on our register for 2021. So we're going to click on Export, and we're going to select Export Account Tree to CSV. CSV stands for comma separated values, so I'm going to click that. And then from here, we're going to follow the instructions on the left-hand side panel. So here on this screen, we're going to leave everything as is. So I'm going to click on Next. So let's click Next. And then under Choose File Name for Export, you can give it a name, whatever you want. I called mine 2021 accounts from a previous recording. It was a test. And then I'm going to click Next. Okay, it's going to ask me if I want to overwrite it. I'm going to say yes, go right ahead. But you may not get this. You may not get this message. Okay, from Export Now, GnuCash is ready to export the file. So I'm going to click Apply. And then under Export Summary, file exported successfully. So I'm going to click Close. So the first step is completed. So now what we're going to do is we're going to go back to File. And now I am going to create a new file because we're going to create a new file for 2022. So click on New File. And then once you get the screen, you're going to cancel it, because what we're going to do is we're going to import a file and we're not going to enter the accounts manually. So from here on the screen, we're going to click on File, Import, and then we're going to select Import Accounts from CSV. And then again, we're going to follow the instructions on the left-hand side panel. So on the first one, Import Account Assistant, you can read through that if you like, but I'm going to click Next for now. Under Choose File to Import, you're going to select the file that you just created with the accounts that you imported or exported rather for 2021. So mine was called 2021, so I'm going to select it, and then I am going to click Next. Under Import Account Preview, first 10 rows only, I'm going to leave everything as is, and I'm going to click Next. Import Accounts Now, GnuCash is ready to import your files, so I'm going to click Apply. From this screen, we're going to leave everything as is, and we're just going to close it. And under Import Summary, import completed successfully. The number of accounts added was 56 for this example. You might have more, so we're going to click Close. So we just completed the second step. We just imported that file from 2021 into this new register that we're going to save now as a 2022 file. So I'm going to call this 2022 register, and then click Save As. Okay, so we just imported the accounts or categories. As you can see, we don't have any opening balances, but I know there are opening balances for 2021, so I'm going to start adding those balances now. So I'm just going to minimize this screen, maybe drag it in a little bit, because I took a snippet of the opening balances previously. Okay, so under auto we have $40, under food we have $100, and under rent we have 1,325. So those are the balances that we're going to start adding. So I'm going to click on opening balances. Let's double click. And we're going to start posting those transactions. So the date, we're going to leave it as January 1st, 2022. We're going to give it a brief description. I'm going to call it opening balance. And this one is fuel. And I'm going to tab over, and that's going to go under fuel. And that's going to go under increase, and I'm going to add $40. I press enter. And then the second one is food, and I believe that is for groceries, so the same thing. The good thing about GnuCash is that it remembers your entries, so it auto-populates it. So in this case, I'm going to type groceries, and that's going to go under groceries, which is right here. Tab over under increase, and I'm going to type in 100. Press enter, and then we're going to add rent. Same thing, opening balances. Let's change this to rent. Tab over, and we're going to select rent from the list, and we're going to type 1325 and enter. Okay, so we just entered all the opening balances that we had in our register for 2021. So let's go back to our accounts, and as you can see from the accounts, all those balances are listed there already, and as you can see, they also show under opening balances. So what GnuCash does is that, and I'm sure I have mentioned it in previous videos, that GnuCash is a double entry software, meaning that it creates double entries for every transaction for tracking purposes. So let's say if I open fuel, and if I click under split, we're going to see 2 entries here for that. GnuCash did it automatically. You don't have to do that. Okay, so we just completed this exercise. We just exported the accounts from 2021 register and imported them into the new register. And the last step is adding those opening balances to those accounts that were opened in 2021. Now, before we end this tutorial, we need to make sure that we save our work so we don't lose it. Okay, so if you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. Thank you for watching, and be well.